This week's episode of Diggnation is brought to you by the new, thicker, chocolatier Klondike bar. PC hookup with Christian Lander, presented by Windows. GoDaddy.
And by Jolt Cola, the new Cock Cola. Cock it up.
That was so not what we planned.
Yes, it is.
It was the new cola from Jolt, cold cocked.
Cold.
But I think what you did made me better.
Welcome to Diggnation.
Also potentially hazardous to your health.
All right, moving on. Why do you have flies in your freaking house? I noticed this earlier.
It's Southern California and I have fruit.
You put zombie and you put eerie in the title, and I don't want to do it. Diggnation.com.
All right, everybody, before we start the show, we want to make sure that you know we'll be doing a live show from Las Vegas, Nevada on Wednesday, August 5th. Now, the show is going to be at the Palms at 5:30 p.m. with a special surprise guest. We hope you'll all come out to see Diggnation live from Las Vegas, baby.
Hello, welcome to Diggnation episode number 213. I'm Kevin Rose.
And I'm Alex Albrecht. Diggnation covers some of the hottest user-submitted stories on the social news website, dig.com's DIGG.com. Welcome to my palatial family home.
That's right, second time we've done Diggnation here.
In La Jolla. That's right.
What was the last episode we did one? Like 75
No, it was
or 50?
yeah, but it was also because of Comic-Con.
Right, like
but it
3
was-
years ago.
Yeah, I think was it 3 years ago? It might have even been 4 years ago. I think it was 4 years ago because I don't think we actually went to Comic-Con. I think
Right.
we did a show at the Brewhouse, La Jolla Brewhouse, near Comic-Con. We were just there, but we never went into Comic-Con.
I think that was 3 years ago.
That was 4 years ago because I've been to Comic-Con for the last 3 years.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Because we
Time is flying.
went 3 years ago and just did covered Comic-Con for TRS. Then 2 years ago we did our first live show from TRS. Then a year ago, why did math all of a sudden fail me?
Have you guys been doing the TRS for 3 years now? That is insane.
Well, this is the third. I mean, basically, we've been doing it for 2 years, but this is the third time around to a Comic-Con.
Time warp.
Time warp. There's been 2 years in between.
I get
three.
you. You just started when you started the first one.
Yes.
All right.
And we went to Comic-Con again this year. Epic Comic-Con this year.
Well, tell me, what did you see?
Well, we
there? What
actually
was-
have a couple news. Actually, two of the news stories are from Comic-Con.
Is the most exciting thing that you saw there one of our news stories?
No.
Just say that. I just want to know what it was.
See, this is hard. We tried to do this on the show. No, because you see so much crazy stuff. I mean, we saw a lot of crazy stuff. Movie footage from the new movie. Oh, what is that bug attacking us? From the movie Kick-Ass was really good. All the James Cameron's Avatar footage was
That's what I'm
amazing.
excited for.
But to be fair, I had the most fun at the Lost panel. The Lost panel for the last season of Lost, they basically scripted the whole thing. So they cut to the audience for questions, and then all of a sudden they cut to the audience for questions, and it was Hugo asking a question. So then they had this whole scripted thing that happened. It just was really, it was really.
They didn't
primo.
reveal anything at all.
No, it's Lost.
Is it already taped?
The episodes of Lost?
Yeah. Are they still doing
Is
it?
it my sunglasses? What's up?
Did your computer die?
No, I think it's just falling in and out of sleep.
There you go.
Let's take 5 anyway.
Oh, why?
Plane? Well, it's going to be happening every few minutes anyway. There's nothing we can do. There's
What?
planes flying around here with Malibu.
Oh, dude, my computer totally just rebooted. I'm worried. Here's my big fear, ladies and gentlemen, as we do now. There's literally, screw it, we're going to do it live. I am using the beta of Windows 7, which is already expired.
So turn off your internet connection.
Can I turn off? But if I can't turn off my
Set your
internet
date
connection.
back.
Oh, I can set my date back. Does that work anymore?
I don't know if that even works or not anymore.
Microsoft would never think of that.
Yeah.
That was a trick.
You know what Microsoft, they're like, shit.
Oh, it didn't apply. It won't apply. Change date and time settings. Change date and time.
Okay, go back a month.
Back a month. I think I've had this
Time
for a while.
travel.
Time travel to March. Welcome everybody to May 13th party.
No problems.
Well, is it gonna do all of my restore previous sessions? Is it gonna do both pages? It doesn't matter. What up? Anyway, let's continue while I fix this issue.
Yes, I will start with the first story of the day. First story of the day with 764 digs. Breaking news, Amazon buys Zappos.
So this is really cool.
This is interesting.
Oh, you don't think it's really cool?
I don't know. I mean, what advantage do you see the two companies having?
Each other?
No, but Zappos has always been, it's been a really great kind of up-and-coming contender to Amazon. I don't know. I think Zappos has really done some things right when it comes to their return policies and the way that you ship stuff back if you don't like it.
You don't
and
think
they
that
started rolling out electronics and things like that. I was kind of hoping there'd be a little bit of a war going on for a while.
Well, but let me ask you this. Let's say you're Bill Zappos.
Tony
Zappos. You have created a company that sells stuff, and maybe you make a pretty decent amount of money, but you're still working for a living. You're working for a living.
He sold his last company for like $250 million to Microsoft.
Okay, so you're burning through your last 250 mil because you just live that high on the hog. I mean, you're burning
He
through
doesn't
it.
live like that, but that's good.
So maybe you buy one really big thing, and you do it by accident because you bought it on Amazon.
Right.
And then Amazon comes in and goes, hey, so you bought that $275 million home on Amazon, and we appreciate that. We're not going to let you return it because it's stupid. But we would like to buy your next company that you're working on for $800 million or 800 bajillion manillion dollars. I don't know if there's enough in me as a human being, in my soul, to be able to say no to that.
Yeah, but I think that when you're talking about what they've done, they did $1 billion in revenue last year.
All right, so that's something.
He's created a company that could easily have an IPO, down the road.
Sure.
There's no reason they don't need to go out and raise additional funds. I just don't see why. I mean, I understand.
Maybe he got completely bored with it. Maybe he was like, wow, this is great. I made this successful company. I want to go make a company that does photographs birds for everybody and allows people to have those for free. And it's a supporting children.
He has been doing it for a long time. That is true.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Maybe he's just done.
I think they started it in 2000 or 2001, something like that. So it's been around. The site's been around for a long, long time.
There you go, dude.
Which I'm sure the investors were also getting a little antsy and kind of wanted to see an exit or something. I'm sure they didn't want to.
Oh, dude, yeah, what? Maybe it wasn't even his idea. Maybe like the board was like, dude, we just got an offer for $800 million. And he was like, yeah, but I really believe. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you still talking? I thought the offer talked for itself.
Yeah.
That offer is like an offer that walks in the door and goes, and nobody can say anything. It's like, well, that was a good presentation.
The thing I just hope that they're saying they're going to keep the two companies separate. So they're not going to just like fold it in. I'm just really hoping that they maintain that amazing culture that Zappos has created. I don't know if you've ever seen any kind of behind the scenes of what they do there.
Don't they have those robots that get the boxes and stuff? Wasn't that a Zappos thing?
I don't know if that was a Zappos thing. I think that was a Netflix thing.
Was it?
I don't know. But one of the things that they do, I think, that is really cool is they'll pay you to leave. If you don't like your job and you're like, oh, I'm just really not into this, they'll give you a couple $1,000 just to leave.
That's kind of epic.
They do it because they figure if you don't want to work there, they don't want to have you there. And they'd rather pay you to get you out and get somebody in that really does want to work there than have you work there and be unhappy.
Dude, I should totally try to get a job and then just be like, this place sucks. Can I have $5,000, please? Because this place really blows. Thanks for the free lunch.
I think it's like, the other thing they do, what was the other thing? Oh, they when they do a new hire, they make you work in every department of the company. So they'll bring you in and you'll work in like accounting for a week.
Who put these tax things together? I'd be like, bro, I just wanted to box stuff, but they forced me to do the taxes. I don't even know what I'm doing.
You're like an assistant or something like that when you start. It's nothing
they're
like
like, add 2 + 2, and it's like, I just want to put shoes in boxes. Can I just do that?
It was a different way of running a company.
Yeah, although it's clearly a successful way of running a company. So it's interesting, and I don't. There's no reason that there's anything wrong with them going with Amazon. First, it's Amazon. It's not like
that's true.
Some horrible company.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm a fan of Amazon. Are you a Prime member?
My birthday's a Prime number. Does that matter?
No, just the Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime, is that like Optimus Prime or?
It's $75 to a free second-day air shipping on all orders.
Wait. I pay a company that I'm going to pay in the future money so that can pay in the future better?
So basically, how much stuff do you buy from Amazon per year?
Not much.
Okay. It's for people that buy a lot of stuff from Amazon.
Okay.
So if you buy a lot of stuff from Amazon, so I started using it. I'm telling, this is where you're going to save some money. I'm going to help everybody out here.
Okay.
Basically, what happens is I think it's either $50 or $75. You pay this fee, and you get free second-day air shipping on all orders.
Well, it's pretty cool.
So imagine how many times you've gone to Amazon and you've been like, oh, check out. And it's like, $13, $15, whatever, right?
Yeah.
It's always second day right to you. So I'm buying like toilet paper on there, like all kinds of crap. Because you get it at a discount. It's like a super good, it's like 30, 40% off. And who cares? It's no tax and free shipping.
Good. Say that louder so the government can hear you.
No, I mean, they're already trying to squash it. But I mean, the
But
tax
let's
stuff.
do it before we can.
But
Dude,
how
I
awesome is
agree.
that, though?
Well, I might have to go home and do that.
Very environmental. Buying toilet
Oh,
paper,
jeez, hippie Glenn with the environmental angle.
Hippie. Why don't you go work for Amazon?
no.
Just
It
hippie
is.
air travel. How?
Because they ship the toilet paper to my little local store anyway.
Yeah, but they ship in bulk.
So they do too with Amazon.
To you?
Well, what do you mean in bulk?
what was
I'm
that?
getting attacked by flies.
Oh.
They ship. Well, sure. They put the box next to another box in the freaking plane when it's in bulk.
Yeah, but it's how is? Yeah,
They're
but
not
it's-
gonna leave like big empty spaces on the airplane and just ship my toilet paper
No,
by
it's
itself.
the boxes. It's like multiples of boxes.
Yes. Who counts those things? And they have
Hippies.
no.
Hippies.
They put them all in a big box, and then they put them to the Amazon shipping centers. And then
so,
the
so
Amazon
you get
shipping
like a guy
centers-
walks up to your thing, knocks on the door, and says, "Here's your toilet paper, sir." And you're like, "Wow, that's very good.
No,
Here's the sodas you ordered, and I think this is yours." No, wait, that goes to next door. This is yours.
It's kind of like that. It works well. I'm just saying,
All right,
check
well,
it
I'm
out.
excited.
Amazon
Do you get anything
Prime.
else besides just free shipping?
No, that's it. And you get a cool
Really?
little badge when you log into Amazon. It says Prime member. That's better.
I'm okay.
And a T-shirt that says Prime.
It just says Prime. That'd be awesome. It's like, hey, how much did that T-shirt cost you? $75 a year.
That's right.
Like, you have to continue to pay in order to have that shirt? Yep.
Yes.
And if I wear it outside and I'm not a Prime member, they have people that come out of trees and get it, rip it off your shirt.
That's right.
You stopped paying your fees. Anywho. All right, let's move on. Big news coming out of Comic-Con, though it's not really news, it's sort of a rumor, but anyway. I'm going to say it anyway. Bender thinks all the Futurama voices will be back, baby. 1,582 people dug this story, submitted by Bixby1. Futurama fans have been understandably less than pleased, to say the least, since news broke that the entire voice cast may be replaced for the upcoming return of the series. Did you watch any of the Futurama stuff?
Absolutely. First couple seasons.
As new episodes go into production for Comedy Central, but there's reasons for hope. So this was heartbreaking news for me about a week and a half ago. We actually talked about, I think on the show, we talked about the fact that Comedy Central has purchased new episodes of Futurama, one of my favorite animated series.
Right.
Matt Groening did it, and amazing cast. Well, it was then reported that all of the cast was going to be recast. They actually put out casting calls. People were coming in and auditioning. So that was very disappointing because it's like, well, that's not the show that I like.
Right.
Totally different people playing the characters. I don't want to watch that show. I mean, it's cool that it's
The same writers, though?
yeah, same writers, but I mean, it'll be the same stuff. But it's
Yeah,
almost
but
like
they've done that. You just don't know it.
no, these are not. I mean, these are very specific
No, I mean
voices,
on different cartoons.
and I just didn't know it.
Like Scooby-Doo. I'm serious. Was it not the dog? It was Fred or something like that. It was a different Fred if you watched between seasons.
All right.
Like, I was a little kid. I really didn't care back
I
then.
didn't care back then. Now I'll know. Now I'll be like, is that? No, I don't hear it. I don't hear it. That's not my guy. So, long story long, at Comic-Con, on the Futurama panel, John DiMaggio, who's the voice of Bender as well as a few others on the show, was on the panel and was asked directly, is it true that they're recasting everybody in the panel? And the bottom line is it's a negotiation between for salaries and stuff like that, which makes sense. And the bottom line is he said, I have a feeling it'll all work out. He's like, I can't really talk about it, but we all love this show. We all love working on this show. And basically, as we get buzzed by a helicopter, basically, don't worry, all the cast will be back.
Cool.
Which is huge news. Are you excited that they're going to do a new season?
I am. What is this? What time is this going to air? Is this like primetime stuff, or is this like later, No, that's not them. I'm trying to think of it. Who has Adult Swim? That's not Comedy.
That's Comedy
It's
Central.
Comedy Central.
Yeah.
So is it going to be part of Adult
It might
Swim?
be part of the Adult Swim. I know the reruns on Adult Swim is where Futurama really sang. Reruns and DVD sales were what? It's a lot like what happened with Family Guy, and then everybody was like,
Right.
why don't you guys do it again, Fox? It clearly was, I mean, Family Guy is now this huge hit for Fox.
Yeah.
But it got canceled and then sold really well in DVDs and reruns, and then they went, oh, we should do this more, and it became now another big hit for them.
Yeah.
I heard it was because Matt Groening said that he wouldn't do Simpsons if they didn't bring Futurama back, like several years ago.
I hope that's true. If that's true,
I heard
that's
this,
epic.
they said they were going to cancel Futurama. He's like, well, then I'm going to stop doing Simpsons. And they're like, oh, okay, we can have Futurama.
I never heard that, but if that's the case, good for him.
Do you still watch Simpsons?
No.
I don't either.
I watch The
Who watches
Simpsons like
that
every
anymore?
once in a while when I'm like, oh, I should like hop on Hulu and I'm bored. I'll check out a new Simpsons episode. Cool. But it's definitely lost its,
Yeah.
you know, I like the old Simpsons. I like to think back on the Simpsons episodes that I saw that were so fun. But watching new episodes, it's like, yeah.
If I wanted to
funny.
get through all of them, if I only watch the first couple seasons, how much catching up do I have to do?
1,000 years.
Like, is it how many years are we
It's
talking?
the longest running primetime television show in history.
And how many episodes per? Probably like 15 or so per.
I think it's 13
season?
per season.
26.
26? Well, it's 13 per season and 2 seasons a year. I think that's how
Really?
they do it, right? Because they do 26 episodes a year. Something like that.
So
20 years.
It's been on 20 years?
really, so
Holy
and how many episodes did you say
crap.
per year?
26.
20 something. 26, 22.
Yeah,
Say-
it's usually 22, 26.
26. 520 episodes.
Yeah.
It's a lot of half
That's
an hour.
doable.
That's a lot of does.
Think of the number of days that Bart has been 7 years old, and it eclipses the number of real days that there are.
If you just did that for a year and a half,
It's 250 hours of your life, right?
250 hours.
Or some plus, right? 500, whatever
Just
it is.
divide by 2.
Right. So 260 hours of your life.
60 hours of your life.
We're gonna split hairs.
So that's basically 6.5 solid weeks of watching The Simpsons. Non-stop.
Non-stop.
Like just sitting there with your eyelids like taped open.
Just 40 hours a day, or
Doable.
40 hours a week, totally doable. 6.5 weeks.
That's insane.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah. I don't know if I love them that much.
Yeah, I don't know, but I'm very, very excited about the fact that they're going to try to get the whole voice cast back, because the voice cast was Futurama, in my opinion. Those characters, that was what made Futurama.
Yeah, that'll be good. When's
All
that
right.
coming out? What year did they say
They
next year?
didn't. They didn't. Maybe
Okay.
maybe 2010, maybe. I guess.
All right. Next story, a little bit of a sad one. With 2,100 digs, Taco Bell dog dies at age 15. He's passed away. You remember there's a Taco Bell little
Gidget or
what's his
Gadget?
name? What do you call those little dogs? Chihuahuas.
Chihuahuas.
Chihuahuas. Yeah.
No, it was a
What's a
shaved
chinchilla? What's a chinchilla?
Chinchilla's like a rodent thing that they make caps and stuff out of.
Oh, I see.
Great jackets. Chinchilla jackets are very soft.
I think they
Horrible.
should do something big with this. Taco Bell's not doing anything about this. They're not doing any ad campaigns. They should do something like a
Taco
little.
Bell needed to bring back the Eucaro Taco Bell dog.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
That dog was.
Well, they should do some
epic.
kind of promotion, like I want something.
Like you get free gorditas on the day of his death.
maybe.
You know what? This is a sad day in Taco Bell history. The Taco Bell dog has died, so free gorditas for everybody who comes in.
At least a
It
collective
was really
cup or
Gidget's
mug.
favorite was the gorditas.
Wouldn't a collective like mug or cup or some kind of like a fancy lid for the top that has the dog that you sip through? Something that's I'm just saying something.
Tasteful.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Tastefully remembering the memory of the dog. Something where you're drinking out of the dog's corpse or something, or something just really for remembering the dog.
You remember when they used to do these big campaigns? I don't know if they still do around fast food places, but like you
Yeah,
would
they
go
do.
there like when like.
Yeah, have you seen the G.I. Joe stuff at 7-Eleven?
Yeah,
And,
like you
they
get
do it all
like
over the
mugs
place, so.
and you peel off stuff and there's extra bonus points and like
Yeah.
shit like that. Like there's nothing about the dog, which kind of, I don't know. It's like they just don't care.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Well, really, the dog became very embittered and
You'd think
was
they
hooked
would
on
do
cocaine for a
something.
very long time. So they really should own up to what they did to that poor dog.
I want to see if they have their website even reflects anything.
Yes, it's got an homage. Oh, I thought it actually just said it's all over, and it was like all these.
Holy shit! This is the Taco Bell website. Wow.
Interesting. I wonder what they're.
I guess.
What?
It was a food song.
It was a food song.
Did you hear me? He's like, gotta get something to eat. It's late night.
Yeah, it's something about what?
Well, you know what? If you got,
I don't even see a badge. I don't even see a badge or an homage. Not even a rollover.
Yeah, there's
this,
nothing on
the
here.
spokesperson died.
Yeah, I guess that. Oh well.
Yeah, well, whatever. You know, that's what they do.
So.
Grind up spokespeople. I mean, not literally, because that would be disgusting.
Not in the
but
food or
They
anything.
just chain spokespeople. So that's sad. Sad day. That was
Yep.
a big part of growing up.
That was a big part of
Taco
growing
Bell.
up.
I did
don't
that
know.
for a good, solid couple of years. Every time I wanted to go to Taco Bell.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Yo
Did
quiero
you
Taco
hear
Bell.
about what happened actually around that whole thing? The dogs became so popular that everyone was buying them and breeding them.
Yes, I
and then
did
everyone
hear
just
about
gave
that.
them back to the pounds. So the pounds were like overrun with like little Taco Bell dogs.
Yeah.
They're probably all passing away right around this time. They are, because they're all
In
around the
other
same
news,
age.
a mass die-off of the Chihuahua breed has happened.
Over 3,000 small dogs have passed away today as the.
All surrounding Taco Bell. All of their bodies laid at the feet of Taco Bell.
You like come in, trade in for
Trade in for gorditas.
volcano taco.
Yeah. Yes, it's like one free gorditas, or if you have a dead corpse of a Chihuahua, you will get a volcano burrito. just because of the extra work you went to just, you know.
Brad, our ad sales guy here, is like, fuck, Taco Bell's definitely not gonna ever sponsor.
But here's the problem. I love me some Taco
I
Bell.
do love a good Taco Bell every once in a while,
Every once in a
as
while.
long as you pay us.
Or you stop killing dogs. Who said that?
I believe
Good story, Kevin.
Thank you.
Glad we talked about that. Next story, also from Comic-Con, Alice in Wonderland
Oh,
trailer released. Very cool. 2,712 people dug the story, submitted by NJ Underground. Tim Burton's twisted take on the classic children's story Alice in Wonderland doesn't hit theaters until next year. But the trailer has just been released. I said that just like, and the flowers are still standing. Did you see the trailer for Alice in Wonderland?
I did. I saw a kind of recorded version of it.
Is that the release?
I didn't know they actually released the trailer. It looks like there is a release trailer. Well, I saw it was leaked before this, a couple days before this. So yes,
I just want to see if this is the leaked footage. No, it's
that
an
is a
ad.
leak.
That's an ad. Anyway, you think it's out officially? Yeah. So what did you think?
I thought it looked amazing.
Yeah.
I'm
Are you a Tim Burton fan?
I'm a huge Tim Burton fan. The problem, though,
Uh-oh, preach it to me,
is
Mr.
that I'm a Johnny Depp fan. I'm a Tim Burton fan.
Helena Bonham Carter fan.
I feel like we've seen his style. He's kind of like over and over again, and it's always the crazy, cool makeup, and you're always like, wow, that looks cool. And then you go and you're like, yeah, it's crazy. And there's not, do you know what I mean? There's not like, you've already seen that. I've seen that with the Chocolate Factory and Charlie and Chocolate, that's right? Yeah. I love that the TRS guys are here.
They're just
jazz.
a QA every time.
They're just like sitting there like, oh, he's gonna fuck up this. Like,
Oh, Kevin's gonna try and talk about movies and see what happens.
Exactly.
Remember when Tim Burton did that movie, Chinchilla and the Chocolate Factory? The horrible tale of the heroin addicted Taco Bell dog who got horribly addicted to chocolate and then subsequently died because it's poison for dogs.
That's right.
No, anyway,
So I mean, I was a huge fan of Nightmare Before Christmas, right? And then they did The Corpse right after that, right? And I was really excited because I was like, oh, here's another movie in this vein, in this style, you know, little puppets and stuff, and I thought it would be really cool. And I saw it and I was like, that was okay. I felt like I've already seen the movie, and it was, you know, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm just worried that I'm gonna go sit down, eat a lot of food, and enjoy this movie.
it's a good way to enjoy it.
And probably come out of it thinking like, crazy, but I already saw the movie in Chocolate Factory.
Charlie and Chocolate.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're worried about that.
I'm not. I'm not too worried about it.
Not everybody goes to see all. No, a lot of people go to see Tim Burton's movies stoned. I don't know why I was just about to say not everybody sees Tim Burton's movies
You're gonna
stoned,
love
and
that
I realized
movie.
that is not true.
Glenn's like, here, family's here.
Don't. There's people here. I will say I actually think I might have to agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
I think it looked amazing. I'm excited to see his take on Alice in Wonderland because it's trippy enough in and of itself.
Yes.
So him taking a trippy spin on a trippy thing
Right.
could be really cool. It might be the time that we actually see the sort of most realistic rendering of the actual source
I
material.
just wonder if you're gonna have to drop acid to enjoy it, though. Like to
I think
really.
the whole point is that you don't have to because he's doing that for you visually.
Probably.
Right? I have a feeling if you dropped acid and then watched a Tim Burton movie, it would look like, I don't know, just a regular movie. It would just be like people walking in and being like, hey, how are you? Oh, good. How are you, Alice? I'm good.
And you're like, this is weird. This
I know,
is
you're like,
normal.
All of a sudden, it's like my breakfast with Andre. What?
I don't know what that is.
I think it was about
Nothing. It
No,
isn't
it was-
anything. You
yeah.
just made that up.
No, I think it was about having breakfast with a seal. Yeah, that's a reach. Anyway, yeah. So I'm really excited, but at the end of the day, it's like, you know, is it gonna actually, you know, live up to it, or is it gonna be
Right.
boring? Actually, I think Dan. I think it was you that said that you were like really excited, but then you're like, I have a feeling I'm gonna be bored watching these movies, or was it you, Jeff? I can't remember. One of you two. It was Dan. So Dan, because we talked about the trailer on TRS. And Dan was like, it's cool, but I have a feeling I'm going to sit through that movie and kind of be like a little bored.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what kind of spin they can put on that would make it just really fun.
Yeah.
You walk out of there and you're like, damn, that was a good movie. I got to tell all my friends about it, right? Like, you'll probably walk out and be like, trippy, you know, and just like, what's that?
It's in 3D, I forgot.
Well, they're making it for the stoners. Hippie. They really are. I mean, it's going to be all crazy and,
Yeah.
you know.
The big question is going to be, and there were a couple points in the trailer where like he throws the like things out, and it's so clearly if that movie wasn't shot in 3D, that scene of him throwing the things out towards the game wouldn't have been in the movie. So it's a little bit like what James Cameron was. What people were saying about James Cameron's Avatar using 3D is that James Cameron looked at 3D like lighting. It's another way to express the story that is written on paper. It's not a gimmick that people who you do 3D are always like,
Right,
if that was in 3D, that'd be like, whoa, it's like.
I saw Up in 3D. That was awesome. That was a good movie.
The Pixar stuff in 3D, you know what? That actually might have been one of the things I was very excited about. They redid Toy Story 1 and Toy Story 2 in 3D.
When's that coming out?
They're going to release them in a double feature in theaters. And they said that all they had to do was go back to the source data that they had and just render out a second camera to the side. So they didn't touch anything. They didn't change anything. They just rendered the other camera from the footage. So then you put out the two cameras and now it's 3D.
I wonder how long
and
it
it
took
looks amazing.
How long do you think it took to render that Toy Story?
All of
'Cause
those things take
remember-
like 7 months.
Probably not anymore.
constantly. Dude, no, because all they
remember
did, oh,
in the
I
first
see,
Toy Story, they were
1.
like Toy Story 1. They were like, oh, it took us a year to do it, but the computers
Yeah.
are so fast now. Probably like half day.
You don't even need a render farm anymore.
Yeah, it's probably just
Yeah.
they just put an Xbox back there and hit play.
That would be awesome if it's in-game rendering the movie Toy Story 1. But that's actually true because it was a while back that they rendered that out. It probably wasn't as long. That's fun.
Yeah.
And then of course Toy Story 3 is going to be coming out. So some of the 3D stuff was really pretty cool.
Let me ask you a question.
Answer.
I saw Up in 3D with the
3D.
glasses that look like
It was
normal
about
glasses.
dancing in 3 dimensions, right?
What's that? Yes.
Nothing. It's horrible.
And is that the 3D that everyone's talking about, or is there a new 3D coming
Did it
out
say-
there everyone's
was
getting
it- did it say
excited
Dolby
about?
3D on the
Yeah, it was
side?
Dolby 3D.
That's
so that's
sort
the
of
one.
the creme de la creme
What
right now.
about the
Dolby's
one where they're
killing it.
saying multiple screens?
The shutter.
They shoot it, okay, like semi-transparent screens, and they project at 3 different levels of the screens.
That
That's
might
for
be a
television, where the screen, the monitor itself is 3D.
Think where you
Right.
might need
Coming out for
glasses.
TVs. Yeah, where you don't need glasses.
Is that just for TVs?
It's for coming out for TV. I mean, eventually maybe. I think James Cameron just said that that's a really long way for movies.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it's gotta be tough.
It must be nice to just have these guys sit over at your house.
That's
and just,
great.
like, anytime you need anything, you
I
can
text
just
him. Anytime I need to know anything about movies, I text Dan, or video games, I text Jeff. Seriously, that's it. That's the way. I know you were like asking Jeff about StarCraft 2, and he was like, blah, 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 blah.
I know. I was like, awesome.
I'm sure
It's
he
like-
was actually saying stuff, but
I'm excited for that game.
yeah.
All right.
All right, shall we get to the sponsors?
Let me enjoy my beer first. Oh, how's your water?
You're drinking a beer? When did that happen?
Have been whole episode.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I've been drinking Coke and some sort of other thing. Look at this. We got Brad gonna be modeling.
Were you
So
standing back there waiting
Klondike-
for us to say sponsors?
I love it. So triple chocolate. Jeebus.
Oh, caramel pretzel.
What caramel pretzel?
Okay,
Jeff
triple
just died.
chocolate, Klondike.
Caramel
You've gone
pretzel.
too far.
All right, so Klondike. By now, you guys have heard us all raving about Klondike on the show and how they have this new, thicker, chocolatier shell. But the one thing that we have not spent too much on is the is Khaki Pants Pete video game that they released, where you can navigate Pete through some pretty funny sexually charged obstacles. My favoritely charged obstacles. That would be amazing if that was actually like a thing in real life. You're like, "Phew, I'm glad I got through those sexually charged obstacles." Like those were very sexually charged. Now Klondike
Triple chocolate's a
Klondike.
shit.
I don't know why I want to, because it's Klondike. Dude, we got to try this though. You got to open that
When?
up and try this. What are you doing?
Triple chocolate?
Dude, triple chocolate.
Oh,
you're,
okay.
Poor Klondike. Poor caramel pretzel over here is like, hey, what? Why am I? I'm like little caramel pants. Speaking of pants. Now, Khaki Pants Pete is back, and they've just released Chapter 2 of the retro-style game. You can grab it at the Klondike Facebook fan page, facebook.com/Klondike. In this chapter, you'll have to get Pete to a bachelor party, but first you need to take the 21-year-old babysitter home, stop by the adult goodies store to pick something up for the party.
I love how I'm eating Klondike.
Chances
and you're
are-
doing like a porn video.
Chances are you'll run into some pretty entertainment situations as you try to navigate in time and get everything done. Chapter 3 is launching on August 3rd. Keep your eyes out for an iPhone app as well. How was the pretzel? How was the pretzel?
It's good. It's a little salty.
So thank you, Klondike.
It's like the I'm trying to think what I've had else that had pretzels in it.
Ooh.
I like the triple chocolate the best. Heath bar is amazing. I know. That's a no-brainer.
Good game, good game, good game.
All right.
You're up.
Thank you, Klondike.
Thank you, Opie.
All right. PC Hookup. The best-selling author of Stuff White People Like, Christian Lander, has a new show airing Wednesdays and Sundays at 9:30 p.m. Pacific through August 16th on Justin.tv. Alex was recently on the show.
I should discuss my experience. Oh, I love it. I had a blast.
Alex, you were just on the show, weren't you?
I shall discuss my experience. I had a blast with those guys. They shoot down in LA. Super fun shoot. It's actually a really high-end production down there. It's like a multi-camera shoot, all done live streamed on Justin.tv. Super fun. Christian was really nice. Actually, all those guys were really nice.
Cool.
I had a blast. Hopefully I get to go back and shoot some more, because we really had a fun time. So I think they're gonna show some videos, a part of the episode that I was on in the end of this show. So if you stick around, you can actually watch a little piece of it, which is super cool.
Sweet. You can go to justin.tv/PC Hookup Show, and the show is live and interactive, so you can be in it. Share your dreams of digital domination with Christian and his guest, and you could win a PC.
They give away a free high-end laptop every time.
What did you give away last time?
We gave away what the heck was it? I can't remember what kind of PC it was, but it was pretty epic. And we gave it away to this guy who is a kid just about to go to college, and he was like, I really need a laptop so I can go like do my work in college. And we were like, and play games. And he was like, and play games. I was like, oh, fair enough.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Dude, check out what Klondike has done right here, those sneaky bastards. Look at this.
That's the triple.
That's the
they
extra
put
chocolate.
cream,
Like there's a chocolate
syrup
chocolatey
layer,
top right there.
and it's part chocolate ice cream in the Klondike
so
bar.
See that?
What's that flap?
Klondikes are
This
crazy.
is the Klondike Flap.
Everybody knows the Klondike Flap. What would you do for a Klondike Flap? Would you close your flap? All right, next up, GoDaddy.com. GoDaddy.com. Keep your personal information away from spammers, hackers, and your crazy ex-roommate, Bill. Private domain registration from GoDaddy.com protects your privacy and keeps your address, phone number, and more out of the public databases. Plus, enter the code DIG2 when you check out. Save an additional $5 off any order of $30 or more. Some restrictions apply. See site for details. Get your piece of the internet at GoDaddy.com. Also, head over to revision3.com/GoDaddy for all of the amazing Revision 3 deals at GoDaddy.
Glenn, can I have a napkin, please? Oh, fuck me.
Everybody saw that. Don't put it over me for no reason.
Just open it up so I can put the chocolate.
What would you do for a Klondike Flap? Here, this is for you, Glenn. Could you just put it on the glass table? Klondike Flap. That's my new thing. I hope that becomes an internet meme. Klondike Flap. I'm gonna start doing a little song. Also, be sure, guys. We're here in San Diego because of an really epic episode that's going to be coming out next week, which you guys have to stick tuned for. But also, I'm here killing it at Comic-Con. Me and the TRS guys, we just did a live show from Comic-Con 2 days ago. Of course, not from when you're listening to this. But so head over to revision3.com/TRS to check out our episode. And also, our intro DVDs are out for sale finally.
Nice.
So head over to revision3.com/TRS DVDs if you want to catch DVDs of all of the Season 1, Season 2 intros.
What nap?
To put on your face and then mine?
I didn't know if you had any like chocolate on you.
I might. Here, give me that. Oh, I'll wet my own nap.
That's one of the intros there.
I love it. So yeah, so all the intro DVDs.
Sweet.
Klondike Flap. Okay. Let's get to the last story, shall we?
Let's do it. Last story of the day. Is it mine?
Yeah.
All right. Here it
Klondike
is.
Flap.
Get ready for it.
Still prepared.
Here it comes.
Here it is.
A 950 calorie drink. Seriously, avoid these 7 beverages. 1,050 people dug this story. Submitted by Mohammed Andreas 786.
I'm sure that was exactly pronounced correctly.
7 high-calorie beverages that pack on the pounds. Liquid calories sip can go so easily, so it's always hard to mistake them. But alas, all these supersized beverages and high fructose corn syrup have contributed to the obesity epidemic.
So this is big because a lot of times you think, I'm not going to have a full pizza all to myself. However, I'll go and get a big gulp of Dr. Pepper, and you don't know that there's actually equivalent calories in both things.
Right.
That may not be true scientifically, but I'm just saying, a lot of times you don't
just made that up, but...
Yeah, but a lot of times you're like,
Right.
oh, just go get a Jamba Juice, and it's like, oh, that's 1,500 calories.
I think some of these things
So
will
what are these
actually
things?
pretty much shock you. So
I'm ready to be
When
shocked.
you go to Starbucks and you think, oh, I'm going to get a mocha.
Right.
You think, sounds like a relatively...
It's just a coffee.
It's a coffee with a little
coffee.
bit of like
Little bit
sugar
of
and whatever.
Sugar, maybe a little bit of whipped cream, maybe.
Starbucks white chocolate mocha frappuccino, 410 calories, 16 grams of fat, of which 10 are saturated, and 54 grams of sugar. It's a
That's
milkshake.
intense.
That is not a coffee.
That is a milkshake, not a coffee.
Next thing, Jamba Juice.
I just said, okay, what's the Jamba
Healthy.
Juice? Healthy. Everybody go get
Peanut
Jamba
butter.
Juice.
Everyone likes peanut butter.
And it's good.
I
Got
prefer
protein.
Jiffy. Their mood shake, their peanut butter mood shake, original size. Glenn, want to take a guess?
800.
You saw me about to do the 8 mouth thing. And I was like, 840 calories.
840 calories for Jamba
21
Juice?
grams of fat.
Wow.
And 15 milligrams of cholesterol.
Yarbirds.
Yes.
What else we got?
122 grams of sugar in that Jamba Juice.
Jeez.
Orange Julius. Everyone likes
Nothing
good orange
wrong with
Julius.
an Orange
I
Julius.
love me a good orange Julius.
They do still exist in like
Do
one
they?
place in Orlando.
They're really good.
Yeah, they're
They have
really
good
good.
burgers there actually. Have you had
What?
their hamburgers? Two places
And an
where
Orange Julius?
hamburgers are not what you'd expect. One Orange Julius, the other one Del Taco.
I thought that was owned by
Del Taco's hamburgers.
Really?
phenomenal.
What about Wiener Schnitzel?
Wiener Schnitzel, they have really good.
Wiener Schnitzels?
No. That's Sonos.
Sonic.
Sonic.
Sonos.
That's my stereo. Sonic that has the foot long. What do they call those? Where they put the
Hot dog?
No, they put the
Mustard? Meat
Chili,
sandwich.
chili in the dog. Yeah, chili dogs are amazing. All right, orange Julius strawberry banana
I
shake.
got that from this. This is the universal sign for chili.
That's right.
You can be in Spain and be like, can I get a taco with like, oh, chili, okay. Thanks. I'll have this cheese fries.
Okay, orange Julius strawberry banana
Okay.
shake. 600 calories.
I love it.
In a strawberry banana shake. So people, if you're trying to, oh wait, I just want to make sure there's anything crazy on the second page. If you're trying to cut back, oh, here's your double gulp.
Double
The
bubble.
7-Eleven double gulp soda. Doesn't really say much about it. 600 calories. Yep.
600 calories. Come on. A Big Mac is 495 calories,
That's true.
and I know this.
Pina colada, 644 calories.
For a pina colada?
Yeah, but you know what? Pina colada's damn good.
Yeah, no, I know it is. But I'm just saying, you drink like.
You know what I mean?
You can
At
drink
the end
like
of the day,
4
you're
of
sitting there and
those
you're
in
having a
one
damn
night.
good pina colada, and you're like, there's certain drinks where it's
You don't
worth
care.
it. Right, exactly.
Pina colada. Do you like pina colada?
Thank you for that.
I was just asking you a question.
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. I'm glad you answered me.
I'm a fan.
Well, that's good. So stay away. So be conscious when you're drinking high fructose sweet stuff.
I'm excited for our little drinks that we're going to have on our second episode of Diggnation,
I am too.
our next one. Can't wait. You'll find out about that next week.
All right, let's get to emails, shall we? So this email comes from Mike. Hey, Kevin and Alex, great show. I've been watching since episode 1, but I have never had a reason to write in until now. This is how important this email is. Literally no reason. I was in Grand Lake, Colorado for July 4th weekend and had dinner at a restaurant with some awesome collection of old beers. Okay. I was looking through them and was surprised to find a can of Prager beer. Apparently, it used to be brewed at the Atlas Brewing Company in Chicago. I've attached a picture and links to where you can get a Prager beer t-shirt. Keep up with the good work, Mike from Denver, Colorado.
He already knows this. He knows this. He has it at his house.
What?
Yes.
Prager beer in my house. And
You have-
Prager beer t-shirts. There's a Prager winery in Napa.
Oh, shit.
Oh, dude,
Snap.
dropping Prager alcohol
Dropping the
knowledge.
Prager
Look at
juice.
that.
But they don't
I thought
make
this was
Prager
pretty
beer.
cool.
They make Prager wines too.
That was.
They don't make Prager beer anymore, though.
No.
But you still have one at your house. You have it sitting out. It's like a
They
thing.
have a
in
few
there.
old ones, yeah.
I would
Probably
love. I
Is it
would
good? It's kinda-
I've
love.
never tried it.
I would love to have a Prager beer t-shirt.
I would
How
too. I'd
cool
wear
would
that.
that be? I'd wear that.
Do you still have the Prager beer t-shirts? Do you have any in our size?
Maybe.
Do you sell them? Are you a distributor of
I don't know
Prager
if
beer
I'm
t-shirts?
allowed to sell stuff like that.
It's your name.
It's your name now. At the end of the day.
It's not my beery.
Yeah, but your name.
You should make
You
your
did-
own beer.
You should make your own beer, Prager Brewery.
What happened with the old? Was the beer kind of shitty?
I don't know. They stopped making it probably 20 years ago or more.
Really?
Wow, it was that bad. That 20 years ago, when everybody was drinking beer, they were like, no, I'm not gonna
But
do
they
it.
sell piles of it on eBay. It's like some vintage beer collectors, and
Oh,
that's
really?
like one you can always find like Prager beer stuff on eBay.
I'm gonna see if
love
you're
it.
telling the truth. Here we
Or
go.
lying like the commie bastard we all know you are.
Prager beer. And searching.
And he's a communist.
There it
Oh,
is.
There it is.
Look at that. Pragerbach.
Pragerbach. Bro!
Flat top beer can.
Pragerbach? Yeah, hover over the enlarge.
Oh, look how cool that looks.
Epic Prager.
Dude, the logo is like
It's a ram.
A ram sticking his tongue out. Have you seen that?
And it says Pragerbach.
I can't. You won't be able to see it from here, but it's phenomenal.
Oh, we got to put that up. We got to email some people
It's got
about that.
900 calories though.
Wow.
9. That's why they went out of business.
Wow. There's a holy shit.
What?
Look at the price on that Pragerbach.
$82 for a
$82
Pragerbach?
with 8 bids.
For how much?
Dude, a metal beer cooler. What is that? Hold over that. Click on that. A beer cooler?
Prager beer cooler.
Bro.
Prager, how could you not just be buying all this shit up?
Oh, dude, that's epic. That would be awesome in your house.
That would look so nice next to your couch.
Because you have a really good couch. It would complement. It is a love seat. Prager beer bebop?
Look at the Prager
even
beer
words?
Prager beer openers.
Prager beer openers. Prager, why are you buying this whole, like, you should be the only one who buys this
Look
stuff.
at this. This is the coasters.
Prager beer
coasters. We had no idea.
Dude, you see, everybody was like, "Oh yeah, Prager knows about it." Bad email joy. Then we got down the rabbit hole, just like Alice.
Actually, a vintage thing.
And we found some stuff. All right, well, if you would like to have your email read on the show, please feel free to send it to dignationfans@gmail.com. We're going to be changing that, I think.
Yes, new email address coming soon.
So much spam. And we did the Twitter thing, which was cool, but we realized you can't really get a full sentence out on Twitter. So the questions were very much like, hey, please, thanks, hi. And I was like, okay. So that's it. Did you have an email?
I was going to say something. I don't know.
Do you want to
what
say
was
something at the end here?
Oh, no. That's it. Be
That's
safe.
it.
Be safe.
All right, so that is it for this week's edition of Diggnation. I'm Alex Albrecht.
I'm Kevin Rose. Until next time,
Be safe, San Diego.
Bill's vagina.
Oh, and watch out afterwards. The Christian Landers, me and Christian rapping, which just means talking.
Live from Los Angeles, California, it's the PC Hookup Show with your host, Christian Lander. All made possible by Windows.
So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna audition to be a co-host on Project War, right here, right on the show. Play a little Warcraft, do a little voiceover, and then you tell me what if I've got what it takes to make it.
Yeah, I'm
Probably
sure.
should let you know in advance that
Yeah.
I've actually never played this game.
This is gonna go
But
great
let's
for
see.
you.
Yeah, so I'm ready for
I'm
this.
excited.
All right, let's do this. Let's run this video. Let's see how good. All right, so here we are. We're in the game.
Okay.
I got two
All right.
jellyfishes next to me.
Yeah.
And you see that guy attacking people? That guy right there, he's known as a Randy class because his first name's Randy, and now he's dead. And he's holding what looks like a butcher knife.
Butcher knife, yeah.
And so he's probably an actual butcher, in which case you should probably let him live.
Randy the Butcher.
Randy the Butcher. Yeah.
Okay.
And now, oh, why is he punching him so? Okay. And then got
What's
all
the
these-
gold stuff that's flimping around there?
What gold stuff? What
Okay.
are all these buttons for?
Most of them are for killing people.
Well, why do you need so many? Okay, there's a lot of butchers down here.
There- well, this is actually the halls of butchery.
It is. So the butcher is a career that you can have in Warcraft, right?
Close. You can skin stuff.
Can you make things out of that skin stuff? Can you make like coats?
Yes, you can actually.
Handbags?
You can actually.
Really?
You can, yeah.
Can you stamp them to make them luxurious?
I don't think you can make
Can you
them
farm that
luxurious.
production out to another country? So
You
right now,
can,
if this
actually,
guy's
unfortunately.
dead, I want to skin this guy. Can I turn this guy into a handbag?
I don't think you can skin humans.
Wait,
It's
that guy
not
on the
quite there
Ooh, this
yet.
guy's ignoring. Oh, I'm hitting him from behind. This guy
That's-
looks really annoyed. Man,
well,
I'm so good at this.
If anybody was killing me with big axes, I think I'd be annoyed.
Okay, wait. There's all the same guys.
Well, they're different guys,
Ooh,
but
the slaughterhouse. It is a butcher. I knew it.
See,
They're all
it-
butchers. I knew.
this is
I'm
true.
so
This
ready
is
for
a
this game.
slaughterhouse.
Oh,
Now,
man.
which one would you like to be? Would you like to be the big guy with the shoulders, or the little guy with the? What is actually happening?
I'm tearing. Wait, I don't know which guy I am. I'm tearing it up.
I think you're the big guy.
Yeah. All right. So.
Look at those shoulders. Come on.
Yeah. All right. I think I've proven my point here about how well I know of I run this instance like a champion. So.
There were.
Yeah, I want to hear some applause for me running
Okay.
that instance and giving you knowledge about skins and stuff. So.
Yeah.
Let me know. Am I ready? Am I prepared for this show? Prepared to host?
There were a few clerical errors.
Okay, Claire. Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
So technically, most of it, if not all, was wrong. But, nope, hey,
Just so you know, as a heads up,
Yeah.
being underqualified to host something has literally never stopped me before.